Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Defender's Quest 2, a tower defense RPG that I'm excited to be checking out the demo for here today as part of the Steam Next Fest. Let's pop on in and see what the game is all about here. In we go. There's a hole in reality, spilling madness from the mind of a dead king, and with it the Mirk rises. The Mirk defies gravity, alters land and body and soul, and with every shift of its tide, the people of the Shining Lands watch their pinprick of light on the surface of the world slip away. Vessels bearing the combined force of humanity launch themselves towards the membrane between the Shining Lands and the Mirk, only knowing that the monsters stream from the world below. The bounty hunters of our tale have a single advantage over the rest of the would-be heroes, a captain willing to die to fulfill her word. This power will damn them. Party, hello. Alright. Ebony Hunt is going to save the Shining Lands. Captain, you didn't eat your soup. Here, let's get the audio up. You know I don't eat much when we're on a job. We're always on a job. Speaking of jobs, pilot, how close are we to the flood zone? Just arrived, Captain. Our passenger appears to be complaining about the route change again. If the summons of the capital aren't enough to get her to shut up, tell her that she'll get all the research material she needs once we hit the front line. Must be a hell of a disturbance for the capital to pull us off bounty duty. That's what I hear. Crew, the threshold's rising, and if reports are to be believed, there's monsters following in its wake. If we don't find out why the Shining Lands are friends or children, they're all drowned, and there ain't no bringing them back. Does the Reeves transporter work? Affirmative, we're ready to sail and smash. Then let's go hunting. Captain of the Reeves, single-minded and relentless, specializes in medium-range melee strikes. So yeah, as opposed to like a tower, we're going to be placing our units. And we're going to level them up, kind of like a normal RPG character, basically. War and dive. The Reeves has landed. You need to fight from one place. Remember, the flood zone works different than land. Almost impossible to move once you get stuck in. Got it. And hey, the Reeves takes too much damage. We get out of here. Can't keep me alive from a broken ship. Monsters will come from here. Don't let them reach your ship. Ebony is your first defender. Click here to summon her. This is a good spot. Defenders can't move and will attack enemies automatically. Right now the game is paused. Click here to get things sorted. Started, even. So that's the speed. We got Ebony. Oh, hello. Walk-a-bug. Common walking enemies. 2 health, 2 speed. Level 1 captain. We got Slash right now. Double hit. Click to enable or disable. Looks like we don't really have any choice as of the time being. Unusual critters. You're collecting data for our special passenger. Seen every slice, Captain. The Reeves uses juice to summon defenders. Killing enemies will recharge your juice. Those creatures are full of juice. It's a natural resource. We're supposed to be pulling that from the ground. Don't go asking questions about this dive. I see an opportunity here. Let's dance, bugs. Okay, so for right now, this is Ebony's boost bar. Boosting Ebony will make her stronger and faster. Boost level 2, Ebony can use her second technique, double hit. Okay, strikes foes at foes 2 times. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, yeah, that is quite a bit more effective. It's getting a little bit tighter here. We're good. Your ship survived unharmed. Oh, I mean, hey, it was the first level. Ebony gained a level. Click here to assign skill points. God, the audio balance is all over the place. The music is barely hearable now. Round skills are techniques. You learn them automatically as you level up. Squares are bonuses for a given technique. Click on a bonus to assign your skill point. You can reassign them at any point by right-clicking. Increase the damage of Slash by 50% when the defender stands alone. Damage up when standing by an ally. And then just increase the damage of Slash. For now, let's just increase the damage of Slash. Sounds good. Continue on. It's worse than the capital told us. Much worse, it appears. We can ask for more money. Heck, we should ask for more money. They didn't give us all the facts because any other bounty crew would have run. We've already agreed on a fee dive. Anyway, I'm intrigued now. I'm here to see how it ends. Captain, no time, Roland. We got a trail to follow. But you still didn't eat your soup. I wonder if we... Okay, so the hunters fight against the rising tide. We really going to follow these bugs to their nests or whatever's threatened to flood the Shining Lands? If we have to. A lot of monsters out there, and the shoreline keeps on rising. Is that going to be a problem for you? Well, you know my components need juice. I'm aware. I'm also aware that you need to siphon extra juice from a mission, refine it into glow text back in your room. I can still help. I want to help. And piling the Reeves doesn't count as help? You know what I mean. Warren, when you saw me out there fighting, did you want to take that juice yourself? I really did. Then I would heavily suggest you staying in the Reeves as long as possible. Point taken, Captain. Laser cannon. Strike foes with a laser beam. So we get an active from the cannon here? Is that what we are gathering? Hold on. Boop. I'm assuming we're going to want to pop you right here. Hey, send me more juice. You gonna boost your abilities by burning juice like those automatons we had to stop using. Bingo. Let's use the extra juice from these bugs for good, shall we? Boost Evney now. It lasts until Evney is recalled or knocked out. So we're gonna do that, and I assume we're gonna use like our lasers that they were saying, which we have on, it looks like A. In case we need more help. Or something looks a little bit too spicy. 125 for another boost. Does this cost anything? It costs 0 juice. No cost, but takes time to recharge. So we can actually like help out a little bit here. Quite a bit. We can probably go for the speed up at this point. Boop, boop. Oh no! Evney can't reach this next wave of enemies. Got support and fire. Look at you, Mr. Charmer. The Reeves will let you spin up the cannons again. Use the Reeves laser to get them. Yep. Good deal. Please. Thank you. Could do a send next. Boop. Boop. Good deal. The White Hat ship gained a level. The ship now has some more HP and more juice. Hey, Reeves, you're holding up pretty well out there. We haven't been in the flood zone for a while, but I'm feeding him his favorites. He should be able to go as far as we need. You seeing the same thing I'm seeing? Bounty crews and military vessels turning back towards the capital by the dozens. Others falling like flies, I sure am. That could be us. We have combat data. We could go back and be part of a larger response. We took a job, Dive. We gave our word. The creatures have been coming from somewhere. Find the source, we end the thread. The threshold stops rising. Burn enough of the Mirk itself, if it means saving our city, understand? Right behind you, Captain. So we got 2 stars worth of whatever. Not options. Ah, gotcha. Enemies level 1 to 3, 2 to 5. So here's the thing. There's a chance that we come back when you're strong enough. Most players should start here. Come back when you're strong enough. I'm going to assume we literally just shouldn't even bother then. Miss Hunt, I thought that the rest of the Shining Lands abandoned those of us living on the coast. They have. We're stopping at your shop for supplies. Oh, that's news. You're taking a lot of items off the shelves. I intend to pay for them. That said, these shelves might not be here in a few minutes. Captain, you want to know the creatures were half a reel away? They're here. Mind saving these ropes for me? Got to take care of something outside. Of course. Not sure anyone's left to sell these to anyway. Okay, press anything to start. Pop you down. Oh, boy, we don't have a very good spot for you, huh? Give it a boost immediately, and then we just zoop. Zoop. Hello there. Targets defenders with a persistent melee attack. Oh, this one has an attack. Okay, hold on. Gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a zap directly. Though I am kind of curious for the sake of science. I kind of want to let one get a little swipe in just so we can learn a little bit more. Head back to the ship if you get really hurt. Cross that bridge if we get there. Okay, so they actually did take damage, but then... Okay. And there was a heal after, so there's a passive HP regeneration. It's good to know. That should pop you down to enough HP so that you don't even get a hit off on Evney. These we can't do anything about with our character, so we actually have to laser them. Can we level you up again? We sure can. Look at that. Boop. 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 We can handle it. Good. We get another level. No dice. I do want to, I'm really excited to get a second unit. The missions are so bite-sized chunked in the beginning. The Shining Army, the Council. We had assurances. Part of the same nation, same heart. Let's promise security. There's monsters made of juice out there. The way most people work, you don't have to have a deal no more. How much of this supply is going to cost me? 2,000 credits. Fixing prices at the end of the world. How about that? Bone, give the man what he's asking for. Money won't be good past this point. He'll be relying on scrap. It might be the last payment he sees. So we have the shop available. Oh, gotcha. So carving spear, bonus damage versus attackers. I mean, I'll say sure. I'll pop it on. Confirm. It is truly, I know, it's not a big deal. It's truly impressive how different the the volume is. Reward, we get one of those. Come back when you're strong. I mean, maybe I am strong enough, but I was assuming that implies grind and come back. Is our secondary transporter working? Was last week. You aren't planning to go out there, are you? From what I've already seen from those creatures that are going to keep evolving. I'm planning to hit them with something they won't expect. Best prepare your apology to the captain early, then. Roland. The ship's cook and Evney's personal bodyguard. Specializes in crowd control and drawing attacks. Okay. You can now summon Roland Bone. Wait, so they're coming from here. Oh, it doesn't really matter too much. If they come from here. Roland, I thought I ordered the crew to stay on the reefs. One of the onions rolled off the ship, came down to get it. I better stay out of your way then. At boost level 2, Bouncer can use his second technique, Bounce. Bouncer? Bodyguard? Roland Bone? Bodyguard? And nowhere do I see the word Bouncer, but hey. Boosting improves stats and unlocks techniques until the defender gets knocked out or is recalled. Give you that boost. Give you the boost too. Trying to press the laser here. Oh, you get a little bit of a knockback. Enemies are coming for us. I'll attract their attention. I got armor. Won't see me complaining. This panel shows Roland's active status effects. He gains taunt whenever he attacks. I mean, theoretically, causing aggressive enemies to favor him over other targets. Okay, cool. Shouldn't matter here too much. We're not seeing any of the attackers anywho. 45 juice. We're good to go. Probably run 2 times speed. Okay, now we got attackers. The good news about the attackers is that they won't kind of move past us. That's sort of the silver lining there. Gonna go for actual attacks on these. How are we looking for health? Kind of fine. Maybe they can move past us? They're not going to. Let's go ahead and give you another upgrade. You would unlock a third ability if you had one. I don't know what the hotkey is for maybe speeding up. Probably exists. I don't know what it is. What's your upgrade? 100. Okay. Pop him a couple. Easy peas. Bloop, bloop. We got level up on both. Managed to catch those onions that rolled off the ship? Yeah, of course. Then why aren't there onions in the pantry? If you and Warren make the choice to come out here and you fall, I may not be able to catch you. Don't make me choose between you and the job, understood? All right, Captain. Oh, and Roland, thanks for chasing those onions today. Always, Captain. So do we, wait, hold on. Cannons? New cannon just dropped. Ice that freezes enemies for 8 seconds. Crab Maw. I mean, I'll tell you what. For the sake of it, I will just say sure to both. Gotcha. It has 3 slots. Interesting. We have 1 point. Unlocks at level 4. I could just save it then, I guess, but I feel like just going for the... What is stands alone, right? Like, what is stands alone? What's the distance? I'm assuming it's adjacent. I'm just going to go with this just to be sure. Rolling. Oh, you got a couple. Adds a slow to the slap. Increase the damage of the slap. Chance of flip. Flipped upside down, immobilizing them and negating their armor. Ooh. Sounds good to me. All right, good deal. Surely I mean, I wonder if I could... Yeah, we'll keep moving forward. New enemy here. Perfect bonus gives us 180 scrap. What's movies? I mean, I figured as much. I just was curious. And we got everything we can get. Good. Let's go. Looks like you recognize this part of the coast. Oh, you're watching me steer? Blame that on bad habits. I used to spend a lot of time out here. Bad habits? Quite a few juice mining rigs out on the coast by the threshold. I'd sail around, figure out when juices get shipped back to port. Sometimes a canister or two wouldn't make it back to the Shining Lands mysteriously. I'm better now, really. I'm staying inside the ship. Dive if you ever want to talk about it. Blockaded juice monsters had time to go. Aye, Captain. Before I go, I just want to let you know I don't judge you for that past. Hope you don't judge yourself for it either. Bone, you're so eager to join me. Let's get out there and cut a path. Sorry, Captain, I'm on my way. Okay, so we have the freeze on S now, too. That costs 25 juice. I feel like I probably should have done it in the opposite order. Oh, well. Immediate regrets. Oh, no. Okay, we have them coming from 2 sides anyways. 2 sides. Oof. Oh, hello. Speed bug. Fast enemies that can rush past defenders. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a... Oh, boy. These are very zappable, but I really wanted to get a level up. There we go. I gotta take a look. There's got to be a speed up, speed down. Booster call plus speed is plus. Literally plus on the keyboard. I guess can I swap it? I can. But not to anything I want to swap it to. It's also not working. Oh, well. Oh, well. That's on me. Not a big deal. Speed that up. So we could spend juice if we need to. I think I kind of want to just make sure I have some for these, since they can move past the defenders. Okay. You're okay down there. Zap. I really like having the extra active part here. So we do get a control. Should we go for the boost? I'm going to say sure. Oof. The attackers. I mean, we're not going to be able to attack over here. That poor sap. Now they're going to all line up at the same time. Ooh. Let's go for these. Not quite enough to kill here. Enough for them to basically not be a problem, though. Goodbye. Goodbye. Heard you talking to Captain about wanting to help out there. Want to, but I can't. It's the juice. I wish I could. How long you been sober now? We're using Glowtex? I've been sober for about a year. It would have been 4 years, but I relapsed. It's hard quitting something that you started up again. I know all about that. I see someone who knows how hard that work is and is doing it anyways. Just thought you should know. I'll get on to preparing lunch. Please, I want another character. What's the difference? Oh my god, the difference is they get 2 levels up. Which may be a big deal. Hey, Roland, remember the last time I lost control? I was surrounded by Glowtex. Evan nearly had to put me down herself. Years have been long. You've changed. I've seen it. I've seen it too. Wanted to tell you if I ever start to go too far, stop me before it affects the captain. You got it, ma'am. Cyborg gunner and pilot of the Reeves. Specializes in long-distance energy attacks. Okay, we start with the pause. Interesting. Double damage in that ring. I don't have a great place to put it then. If I put you here, the enemies coming from red I never have double damage for. Never really. Here's probably the best because we get the guaranteed double damage on enemies in this section. But that's already a very interesting choice to have to make. All right, so what's your radius? It's pretty small. So you come from here. You'll come from... Oh, so that's what it's about. They theoretically never... Interesting. So you guys are only for this. And she's only for that. Well, not only, but like basically only. Gotcha. So, Well, with that in mind, then, I suppose we go here and you go about, like, right there. Because you have a slightly bigger attack radius. All right. Thirsty blows. Give me an upgrade. Upgrade. Everybody upgrade standard once. Okay. I mean, this is a lot, but we should be fine. We have everybody's attacking here. We have the Speedy Boys. Do you not get to attack? How many of those? Okay, hold on. I was going to say this doesn't seem bad, but now... but they just kept showing up. We're at 74. It's okay. Roland can take a hit. It's 125 for the next upgrade, I think. Yep, 125. I don't really want to spend any juice on anything else. I'll tell you what. Feels like it makes more sense to go for you since you can attack anywhere that we need help right now. We got these coming up here, the Speedy Boys. I'm going to let you take on the rest. Should be enough. All right. We got, oh my lord, the Tiny Fool is coming up there. So I wonder if she prioritizes the bonus damage. Or not. We're good to go. I think this is probably the last wave. That was a little bit tighter. Oh, Warren has a couple level ups. That's right. Increase the damage of basic shot. Add strike through to the basic shot. Attack and hit up to... Hit 1+2 foes? That seems silly. seems actually kind of nuts. Guys, someone went into the reefs and rearranged everything. I believe when I hired your ship, I paid for protection as well as transportation. Yes, am I incorrect? We promised you data, ma'am. We more than delivered on that front. Behold my surprise when not only the route substantially changes without my approval, but everyone appears to have left me alone in the ship. Well, we're deep in monster country. She color-coded my utensils. And I'll do far worse if my research or personal safety's compromised again, am I understood? Yet my word that we'll do better, ma'am. It's too late for us to drop her overboard in the middle of the night by accident. Unfortunately, yes. New thing in the shop? I'm assuming it's a new basic armor. I'll give that to you, and then I feel like the implication is that this should probably go for Roland, some armor, some defense up. Remind me how we wound up with a passenger. Lord knows I forget sometimes. Takes money to run this whole thing. Last time we were in the capital, it wasn't certain we'd get another contract either. You gonna tell me that you regret turning in that junior senator for corruption last year? We all right sometimes. This is the job too. Rich types want to be taken around the threshold. That keeps us hunting for another day. I'll take that trade. All right, so what do we got? Oof. This sure seems like it is baiting us to do this. I don't love that. I can't move you, can I? Wait, recall plus 50. Oh wait, we can recall you for free. Because now you'll at least attack him right there. It's a little weird. You basically have that whole lane by yourself. Okay, good deal. I feel like you should probably... Ah, okay, so it's you just literally have a normal piercing shot. Like, when you say piercing, you meant legit just... Gotcha. Alright. We're 58. I'm assuming that we'll need more help down here, if anything. But I could be wrong. These are pretty easy as long as they're just on top of the lasers. Okay, I mean, is this really... I do hope you're keeping records out there. Ma'am, I'm taking meticulous notes of exactly how much force it takes to cut through these creatures. Excellent. I'll be expecting a written report. God, please spare this woman from the consequences of her irritation. You'll be fine up there. Can we change your target first, target last? We sure can. Cheapest technique. Interesting. Should be fine here, especially with that improved armor. We really should not have a problem. If any sneak through, we'll be A-okay. You're fine. The same token, you're fine too. Whoop. Whoop. I mean, it's fine. That's it. There you go. Have fun. This is the last wave. We gave her the super boost up there. I'm hoping that she's going to be good enough on her own. She definitely doesn't need to be, though. Just use that slow as well. This is my first time using it. Just why not? Come on, roll it. Rip. Your ship appears to be broken again. What broke? It's making noises. Ma'am, the Reeves is a living creature. There'll be a bit of breathing now and again. Please, I'm a scientist. I know that the ship will breathe. However, watch what happens when I poke this floorboard. Arr. Hey, that is a noise. I advise you don't walk on that part of the floor. But it does seem like something's wrong. Look into that, Dive. Hi, Captain. Thank you for addressing my concerns. I'll be in my chambers if you need me. I think I liked our passenger more when she was being a hermit. So nothing new. New enemy. Miss Dive appears to be occupied with her repairs. I've been thinking thoughts, dear Reeves. Indeed. I am viewed as a nuisance, an inconvenient passenger on a mission of utmost importance. Never mind the many repairs my passage funded, or the robust health the crew has enjoyed since I started adding my concoctions to their water. The data on the monsters from below the threshold, the data will be invaluable. The data's king! The rest of the scientists in the Shining Lands will be years behind me when this is all over, but before my rise, I need to teach our companions the error of their ways. That's right, my rigid-backed friend. I am launching us into the breach. A brilliant scientist with unconventional manners specializes in area of effect attacks and buffing allies. Interesting. What's happening to us, Dive? I don't know, it's like the ship started moving on its own. No anti-tampering measure can withstand the likes of Cordelia Rend. Infuse and sting. Assist in... Okay. Close range. So is there really... There's only one... Only one, okay. Pop you right there. I don't know what the assist is. Exactly. Heals. Heal per friend, also inspire them to do 10% more damage. Then you know what? Sure, I will pop down you right here. The question is, who the hell do we upgrade? I'll upgrade you for the damage. I feel like that makes sense. Bounce sounds good. Double hit. We'll wait on the other fool. Okay, okay. Was it 50 for an upgrade here? Inspired, that's what that is. Okay, gotcha. Give it that boost. You got lightning shot. What does lightning shot even do? Chain lightning. I kind of thought that was the case. It's got 65. Ooh, it could be good to do the freeze here. I will not deny. Sending next give us a bonus. Doesn't seem like it. Surely that'll be like a damage increase. It seems like when they give you a new character, the map is sort of made for them, you know, to like show off where they're going to be really, really good. New crab. New crab just dropped. A lot of health and a powerful attack that will pressure your defenders. Be able to just like pop them down quicker this way. All right, here we are. The moment of truth. Ain't gonna pressure nothing if you're dead, man. Bye-bye. Not even a problem. We got a couple levels, and of course we'll have a couple for Cordelia to spend too. If you look in your ship's coffers, you'll see I've taken a full refund. Minus the time I've already spent traveling, the partial value of the data collected. Of course, I'm not a monster. Thanks for giving me an excuse. You're off the Reeves, Cordelia, now. Don't you see I'm no longer passenger, I'm crew. We can decide on my wage later. I'm not making you a member of the crew because I haven't lost my mind. Now you've taken your money back, I can dump you in the deep with a clear conscience. Job to carry you, that's done. 2 points. 1, I'm the sister of Senator Rend. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before. If you return to the capital without me, you'll be shot on sight. 2, I would wager your pilot hasn't gone more than, say, 10 reels below the threshold. 20? What does that have to do with anything? Miss Hunt is going to follow the monsters into hell they emerge from, no matter what it costs in the process. And I cannot wait to follow her there. But with an inexperienced crew and no proper support, the Reeves will die. You will die. And my specialty happens to be biology. Roll and throw her overboard. You cannot be serious. She's the closest thing we have to a medic, and I don't know what care the ship will need if we go down far enough. Cordelia, the moment you're no longer useful, I'm ejecting you from this ship, and you're giving me my bunk back. Excellent. Don't bother washing the sheets in your current bunk. It'll just force me to take those samples some other way. All right. What do we got in the shop? The Swarm. Fast laser cannon. Fast recharge, but consumes juice. And, of course, there's still that there. I mean, sure. For the sake of it, we'll get everybody everything they need there. I'll buy this, because why not? It seems like they're kind of, you know. We even could get another basic armor. Maybe this will be my player expression. Since it's pretty straightforward as far as like, oh, well, you have enough money to buy all this stuff. Why not just buy all this stuff? I'm going to save it. That's what I'm going to do now. Increase the damage of double hit. Add life drain to double hit. Harvest. Foes give 25% more juice when killed by any attack. That seems good. Permanently slowed by 12. Shockwave when knocked back. Releases a shockwave dealing damage. Increase the damage of bounce. Now this one I'm not sure. %slow. I'm not sure on this one. I'll go for the permanent slow, I suppose. Add Inspire to infuse. Did I not have it already? I guess we had one already. Increase the healing power. Adds Reflect. Huh. The hell do we got there? That's just where our base is gonna be. Duh. So you took down the big creature by yourself and you're dissecting it in the kitchen? Indeed, you've seen my small, sharp assistants, no doubt. They look dangerous. Only if I want them to be. I think there's more to these Mirk monsters than what we initially suspected, so I'm having a bit of fun while Evney chases the lead. Well, make sure to clean up all this when you're done. I got soup to make. And Miss Dive has her own habits connected to refined juice, does she not? I believe it's called Glotex. Not to worry, my good chef. Her secrets are safe with me, as long as I know them first. All right, so this certainly looks a little bit more awkward. This I would even go as far as to say this is the first map where I really have to do some figuring out myself. The double damage radius. I mean, we mostly want you to be solving this up here. We don't need to double dip or try to double dip. Questions, with the radius like this, do you actually start shooting here since it kind of hovers there? I don't know. I'm going to hope that is indeed how that'll work. You don't have a great place, truthfully. Yeah. For the assist heal, it's not great. I would have to put you here. I don't really like... Yeah, I don't really like what I've done. I think we'll be fine anyways, though. But I'm not really happy with my layout that I just did. It's all right. $50 on that. Okay. But we should be okay. Smile. Good enough. We have 30 juice. I think it's 75 to upgrade Laser Lady. Oh, come on. I thought you would have had it by now. Come on. Oh, Nilly. Come on. Cover the butt a little bit. Speed run. Good. Okay. All right. We fixed it. We fixed it. We will rectify this cursed placement. $112. It does feel like Evney is probably the most useful of the upgrades so far. Right now, it's straightforward. Just like getting our double slash and doing a little bit more damage, but we got through it all right. We got through it all right. We got to level up on this ship, which does what? Oh, okay, we can upgrade from this screen. Good. Increase the damage to the basic shot. You know what? I think that makes sense. Damage of Sting. New abilities. You get a third ability at level 5. Increase the healing power of Infuse. Add Reflect. Increase the damage of Sting. Life Drain. Friends in the attack range. In attack range, collectively gain HP equal to 100% of the damage. I like that a lot. It's flexible as well, right? It's a bigger radius that they can get healed in. Good work out there, Warren. Can really see you improving. Thanks, I can feel it too. It's nice. Helping from a place where I can actually take a hit. Shut up, scoundrels. We're fighting abominations, nightmares, things that should not be. It's enough to make a woman feel alive. What are you talking about now, Ren? The monsters we're fighting aren't full of juice. They're made of juice. Pockets of distorted matter from the Mirk, giving glorious life, spreading their reality-altering infection far and wide. That has not happened before. Never. Which means we're fighting a primal force of nature, given sentience for reasons we do not know by means we can't begin to understand. Captain, this is the kind of thing we should bring back to the capital. I head to the captain's quarters. There's decisions to make. Well, all right. The thing is, like, as much as there is a lot of, like, story and reading and elements, stuff like that, if you don't care about it, you can kind of just skip it. And also, I want to show off... Is it an accessibility? No, not... Oh, this flash effect. Yeah, I mean, you can do all this as well. Your penalties, stuff like that. It's under miscellaneous tutorials. You can turn them off. You can turn off all of the dialogue, all of the cutscenes pretty easily and just make it just a tower defense, like the gameplay, you know? To be clear, we could certainly go back and do this now. Like, really easily. But is it worth it? Unclear. Could we handle it? Should we just try and... Let's go out with a bang, see how bad this is? Look who's come out of her office. Watch your face, pilot. This is important. Don't go thinking you know me, Rend. The job was to stop the threshold from rising and those monsters from flooding to the surface with it. What are our chances? Exactly. 0. There's none. Unless we find the source, that is. We have a head start. Sorry, y'all, but I can't turn away knowing the riptide that'll destroy our world is rising right behind me. We're setting a course for the threshold, and we're not stopping until we find out what's made these monsters. We're the only people who can. Hi, Captain. I'm with you. Rend, I expect hourly reports on how we're going to find this source. I'll be on the lookout deck. Now, just try telling me I don't know a woman like Envy Hunt. Okay, so this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be brutal. Our melee units are gonna very unfortunately be separated out. I don't see. Some tower defense games mean, like, if I have you here, you will be able to attack this corner and this corner. And some don't. And I don't know which this is. I hope it's the kind where I can. And then this is what's awkward is I kind of need to have you, like, over here. I mean, do I? I could have you in the radius where you help both sides, but is that better than just getting, like, a really good blast going? You know what? Screw it. Let's give it a shot. We'll just prioritize the right side a bit more for like helping reasons. Okay. Oh, you're not level 2 yet. Oh, and also, that's right, we're on super difficult mode. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's hit that with a restart for a second. Do I think it's going to work? No. No, I don't. But first of all, you make more sense there. Second of all, okay, we'll have you over here, keeping them at bay in that spot where we'll have them be getting bonus damaged. So which side's going to need more help? You have to be upgraded. You getting upgrades good. All right. So, yeah, it really is just where do we need more help? I'm assuming over here because this is just such a good spot. All right, this is a much more logical layout. I just want to give that one a hot reset. Not that we probably have a good shot anyways, being out-leveled and all. But at least we got a shot, right? At least it literally could happen. It won't. But it could. Yeah. Eh? Okay, let's think for a sec. Let me hit you with the upgrade here. There's also nobody that's stopping them. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is... Grim is all get out. Yeah. It is absolutely not designed for me to be able to be beating it at this moment. Which makes sense. It's also, like, but look at this. We could technically grind off of it as well. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's check what the intended difficulty is going to look like here. I think we could probably do the same setup, but it'll just work better. Upgrade for sure. And then I think that maybe having you here is a bit better. And then focusing a little bit more on the right side again, like I said. Like having somebody to take the hits and then get healed, you know, from the attacker units. Because since you're sitting in the middle, it also means that nobody's getting the inspiration from the buff, which is if you're not there. So it's tough. It's a tough split layout. You kind of have to do something suboptimal because you only have 4 units. And you have 2 completely separate, disparate sides where your melee units obviously just can't help. So it's always going to be a little bit spooky. I think we blast over here. But yeah, we have them. So he's flipping, and then they're going to be taking the extra damage. This is infinitely easier. Unsurprising, of course, but like the amount of ease comparatively is truly, truly bonkers. So you really are supposed to, like, I'm glad I know for sure now. You're supposed to grind and then come back. But like, look how easy this one is with this proper setup. Got a lot of money. What do I do with it, man? 125 is the next upgrade here. Sure. Blap. Blap. Final wave, we can just, like, spend all of our juice on the laser blast there. On the high-power laser blast. Yeah, not even close, so much easier. Which makes sense, of course. Oh, hello, Captain. The course is set. We're now full speed ahead towards the threshold. Didn't doubt it. Dive, Warren. I'm committed. I know this about myself. Feels like God must have woven into the fibers of my being. It's a matter of word or blood. I will not stop. I won't rest. That can be a distressing thing to witness. You don't always have to agree with me, but if I've truly gone too far and you say as much, I'll trust you. I hope you know that. If I'm your conscience and you're my conscience, who's piloting the ship? Sure as hell can't be Cordelia. I think she might actually agree with you. Listen, there's an abandoned outpost on the edge of the old shoreline between the Threshold and the Shining Lands. We should camp there before we go out of charted territory. I'm on it, Captain, and thank you. Scene? All right, hit me with the scene. I think it might not be in the demo. Oh, okay. Oh, no, okay. That was just like... It looked like it was... Am I crazy? It looked like the scene was supposed to happen there? Am I out of my mind? When Evney said this outpost was abandoned, she really meant it. Seems smug for someone without an escape hatch. You familiar with the Sunlight University? Fancy place. Went there with the cream of the Shining Lands crop. We were rich and bright and delightfully free of obligation. So between studies of our future careers, we found our future vices as well. My vice was gambling, and look, I found my people. We're nothing like you. Oh? Roland gambles on Evney. You gambled every time you replaced a piece of your body with the metal. I'm gambling on owning the data and the story of the greatest scientific upheaval in recorded memory. Juice come to brilliant life. And Evney, she's the most dangerous gambler of all. She's driven to spend every chip she has on the table just because she's there. Because that's the job. So you're right, Miss Dive. I'm having a very good time. Well, all right, man. I think that is that, and that's going to do it here for today, because I feel like I could just keep going. There's a good chance that this is the last one for the demo, but hey, I'll leave that one for you then at this point, because we're nearing the hour point. I really like this. I think it's super good. I think that the format is really, really fun. And the thing is, like, as you're going through the first, like, batch of levels in a game like this, with the experience, everything like that, the player expression, it's here. Right? And then on the map, you get to play down a little things, because if it's like, there's a new item in the shop, you have exactly enough money for it if you did it on normal. It's pretty straightforward what you should get and would get, etc. But the further you get into the run, like, the more and more you will have, like, shaped things. And I think that that's going to be really, really spicy. But I think it's very cool. I love the format a lot, a lot, a lot. The demo's very good, very generous, very juicy. Go check it out for yourself with the link at the top of the description. My name is Retromation. Cover indie games every single day, typically with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. But if you are a fan of the tower defense genre, I make sure to cover a lot of the newest and greatest, especially if they do intersect with roguelikes, of which this one doesn't really. It's just a tower defense game, but I really enjoyed it today. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.